Medium-sized pot, I added vegetable tomato food. That has worm castings in it and so a lot of other things. It's 356. And I added a little bit of, where'd it go? Well, I had some. I added a little bit of Epsom salt. I don't know where I put it, but it's right around me somewhere. And I put it in this pot. I want to add a little bit of worm castings, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to add some of my worm castings to it. I'm not going to do a whole lot, but that's good. It's my worm poop that we did over the winter. And we'll just add it right around here. I don't need a whole lot. Well, just enough to give it that, you know, because I'm going to transplant this plant too after it grows up. Like when I grow up, you know. Okay, so let's get our plant and we'll be back. I'm going to mix this up though. I don't want it directly into that Epsom salt and all that. I want to mix it. So I should have used my gloves, but that's all right. My hands will wash. And then I'm going to put this down there. There we go. And then we're just going to throw some soil over it. And here's got the worm castings, Epsom salt. That'll take care of magnesium. And then we got, what else did I say? Oh, the plant food. We'll read the plant food off here in a minute, which you guys probably already know, but I'm going to read the ingredients. I got to get my glasses. I'll be right back. Okay. I probably should have zipped it up. Nitrogen, 3%. Available phosphate, 5%. Solutable potash, I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look it up. 6%. Calcium, 8%. Magnesium, 0.50. So sulfur, 3. And then, let's see here. Somewhere on here I read where it had, let me look. I'll be right back. Okay, right down here. Divided from poultry litter, which is probably chicken poop, feather meal, fish bone meal, calcium, sulfate, and sulfate of that potash. And then it says slowly available, 2% slowly available nitrogen from poultry litter, feather meal, and fish bone meal. So this is some good stuff right here. I think I used it last year, but I did the pellets, and it did really good. It's organic, expert gardener, organic, vegetable, and food, 351. And I just got a couple small bags. He had the bigger bag, but I couldn't carry it. So, all right. And that was the one I grew. That it is, let me see what that is. That plant here. That plant here is Dragon Cayenne hot pepper. And the kids love hot pepper, so we'll see how it goes. All right, folks. One tomato plant that's really, really healthy. It needs to be outside. And I don't know if we're free from frost yet, but we'll see. Look at the soil. That's got compost in it. My compost, it's got some cow manure in there. And then I'm going to add, and I just put worm castings, as you can see the color here. I put worm castings in it. And my worm castings. And then we're going to add that plant food. And I'll be back. And probably a little bit of Epsom salt. Salt, I added probably probably a full teaspoon. And I'm only going to fertilize this with Epsom salt maybe once or twice this year. So once in the beginning and a little bit just before we start picking the tomatoes when they get real green. And I've got a tomato plant down here. So I'm going to mix this up and I'll be back. I added Epsom salt, blood meal. Well, the blood meal is already in here. This is repurposed soil from last year. I've already mixed it up. Look at how rich and good that looks. It's just very leafy. It kind of presses together. It's really good soil. And then this is the one I had in the house. It got really big, and It's starting to dry out just a little bit, but I think I'm gonna pull some of these bottom leaves off, these suckers. We don't need them. And I'm gonna go ahead and bury this up. And I've got the worm castings in here. This is a Better Boy tomato, the one I planted. So it's a Better Boy, so we'll see how it turns out. Today is March 3rd, May 3rd, I apologize, May 3rd. There we go. I'm gonna give these two a good watering. That's all I'm gonna do for today, but I might do my lettuce too. This is the Epsom salt I'm using. It is Epsom salt plant nutrition nutrient, the salt of the earth, and it says on here for lawns, flowers, plants, vegetables, and trees. Corrects yellowing of leaves, which that's kind of the problem I had last year. So we'll see. We'll see. Now I'm gonna go do the butter crunch. And this one, the soil feels a little damp, but so I don't know. I might not water it too much, but I did put some of that fertilizer on here. As you can see, I got a clump here. I got the mixture of everything. So I got fertilizer, worm castings, and Epsom salt. And I'm going very light. I don't want to burn my lettuce plant. And then get my shovel here, kind of mix it up a little bit. I got some leaves in there, but that's not going to hurt nothing. Actually, I'm going to ground cover these plants with either wood chips or dried leaves, because they are in pots, so all of them that I just did. Just break it up here. And I got holes on this, so you can see I got good drainage. That kind of looks muddy there. Okay, I'll be back. Let me get this mixed up. The lights are all mixed up. And I might sprinkle just a little bit more on there. I don't want to get, nah, I don't think I will. I don't want to burn it. Okay, so I got what? How many I got? I was growing these in the house, in the other part of the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of them, so. I think I got more in the house too. Well, I have to look. And we love butter crunch lettuce, so it's one of our favorites. There's one. And then I want them to grow all over the place. I got worm castings in here, blood meals in here. And these are the ones I cleaned out the other day. I don't know if you guys seen me. I think I did a video on it. Some of the lettuce just broke on me, but that's all right. Lettuce is lettuce. Looks like you could almost pick some leaves off of it now. It's growing so well. It really liked the light in there. I just hope it's not too early. So we'll put one right here. I'm just getting excited. I want to get these things planted and in the ground. I'm not breaking the bottoms of the, you know, some people break the bottom, this bottom here. Some people break it. I'm not going to do that. It's just growing up roots all over the place. Okay, so we got that one in there. Okay, 2 more. This whole tote's gonna be all lettuce. And I hope I can keep the animals out. I've been finding some animals. That's why I should have brought my camera out, but let's get that in there. So I'm trying to keep the animals out. I found a couple cats up here, and I know we got a coon that's been hanging out around here, but I haven't seen him on the porch yet. My security camera is picking up the cat, so let's pray that the cats don't try to eat this. Someone said put ammonia around your garden, not in your soil, but around your deck, and it'll keep the animals away, but I don't know. Get rid of that. All right, there we go. All planted. And I'm going to go put it over here on the rack. I got a plant stand here I'm going to go put it on. Okay, they're up here. I gave them a little bit of water because the soil is moist. And we're going to pray that no animal hits it. Okay, I'm going to give some of this some rainwater just around the root here. There we go. Let's give this some. There we go. All done. And I got some rhubarb I chopped from my other plant up front, and I want to get that planted.
All you need to do is leave a like and comment, hit a subscribe button, and make sure that the bell notification is turned on.